Hey everybody, it's Eric Songer coming at you with the Chaska Middle School West Band. What's happening in our department? And it's our weekly podcast for the week of September 22nd. Great to have you here with you. I'm going to start out with just some information that we've been talking about in band and some things that we've been doing now for the past 3 weeks here as school is wrapping up here for week number 3. Instruments should now all be here during the week and going home on the weekends to be practiced. The band fee should now be in, the $35 that every student should be turning in to pay for books and trips, and for the 6th graders are t-shirts. And if you need to order any supplies, those forms can come in at any time during the year. Make sure if you're a saxophone or clarinet player that you have reeds, if you're a valve brass player that you have valve oil, trombone player slide cream, and percussion should have your drumsticks, stick bag, bell mallets, and yarn mallets. So if you haven't gotten those things or need those things, please put an order in to receive those supplies. Smart Music is another thing that you can get, an optional purchase. That's the program that encourages practicing at home, where it shows you which notes you got right and which notes you got wrong. You can speed it up, slow it down, record yourself, find fingerings for certain notes, and has a ton of extra music above and beyond the books and music that we do here in band. Costs $40, works on your Mac, your PC, your iPad, does not work on your Chromebooks. And if you want to get an order form for that, I have those in the band room as well. And also, just a quick word on our schedule. We are now a couple weeks into our regular schedule where we have the 7-period days, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Mondays are always A days, Tuesdays are always B days, and Fridays alternate. So this is September 22nd, it's a B day. September 29th will be an A day. And then our Wednesdays and Thursdays are block days. Wednesday are the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th hour classes. And then Thursdays, 2nd, 4th, and 6th hour classes. And then we also have wind times on Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, our wind time is right after the 1st hour block. And then on Thursday, we have 2 of them right after the 6th hour block. And that stands for What I Need, and that's for students' opportunity to sign up for enrichment, also intervention, prevention, and other various activities offered throughout each department. In the music department, I offer ensemble band lessons and traditional band lessons for students to come to band lessons. Instead of having to miss a 20 minutes part of class, they can come during wind time. So that's how we use that. And all of the 3 grades should have at least 4 band songs, in some cases 5 songs that the kids should be working on. And those are songs that we're going to be doing for our first concert in December. And so that's something that students should be practicing at home. If you've turned in your band fee, you should have method books as well, accent and achievement book and a solo book, and you can be practicing out of those, and we're going to be working out of those starting next week as a warm-up in band and then also in our band lessons. I also have information on the State Honor Band and State Honor Jazz Band. If you're interested, I can get you that audition info, both the music and when the auditions are due, and then we can set up some time for us to work on that music. So make sure you're getting that from me now if you're interested. We also have an event coming up in Edina called Small Ensemble Day, which is for 7th graders. It's an honor band type situation, except instead of it being a band, it's small chamber groups, or think of like quintets or quartets, small groups of students who are in 7th grade, and it's going to be taking place at the end of October, and I can get you some information on if you'd like to participate in that if you are an advanced 7th grade musician. Excuse me, just looking ahead to our lesson schedule for next week. So every 6th grader in A-Day band will have their lesson on Monday, and every 6th grader in B-Day band will have their lesson on Tuesday. And the lesson schedule is posted on Google Classroom. It's also on the school website, and I also have hard copies in the band room that you can pick up. And then on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are 7th and 8th grade band lessons. Wednesdays and Thursdays, students who are taking traditional band lessons on their band instrument can choose between 4th, 5th, 7th hour, and wind time to come in and do those band lessons. Students who are in an ensemble band lesson in 7th and 8th grade, you guys can take, or you're mostly during the wind time periods, and those are scheduled for you. And then if you are doing a bonus lesson, those are taking place on Fridays. So you can come in on Friday to your bonus lesson on bass guitar, drum set guitar, jazz, piano, songwriting, or improvisation, whichever one you are taking. And then one last band lesson group is for all 3 grades, the first year band lesson group. Those are for kids who are playing their instrument for the first time this year. And that lesson will be on Thursday this week, right at the beginning of 4th hour block. So there you go. That's the band lesson schedule, and then win time once again is for our ensembles. On Wednesday, we'll have our seventh grade groups called Socio Fiflets and the 10 girls, and then we will also have time during that win time for our eighth grade brass quintet and flute quartet. And then on Thursday, the first win time is for our eighth grade Spice Girls, Bland Boys, and the two groups, one called Times Square and the other one yet to be determined. And then our last win time, again, will be for any seventh or eighth grader who wants to have a traditional band lesson and not miss class. Taking a look at our after-school music schedule this week, we have movie band taking place on Monday, marching band on Tuesday, School of Rock on Thursday. We also have eighth grade rhythm section happening before school on Thursday. So that's the groups performing. We also have some Morning Star performers. This past week we had Bella out there singing some great tunes before school Tuesday. Soon we're going to have some more kids, that's a couple seventh graders coming out and singing, and some DJs during lunch. So looking forward to having some entertainment in the cafeteria. Some upcoming after-school events of note. We have auditions coming up for our country band and for our garage band, and those are going to be taking place on October 9th and October 11th after school. And students can pick either one of those dates. On the 9th, it's going to be here in the West Band Room. On the 11th, it'll be in the Pioneer Ridge Band Room. And there is an audition information sheet on the bulletin board in the back of the band room where students can pick up information on what they need to prepare for that audition. And if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll post the results soon after those auditions. And then Garage Band, which is our after-school rock band, will be taking place on Fridays after school, starting the last week of October. And Country Band will be taking place Mondays after school, starting the first week of December. And both will be doing some performances this winter, which are very exciting. And for those of you interested in jazz band, the 7th and 8th grade jazz band will be starting up on Thursdays, the last week of October. And the 6th grade jazz band will be on Tuesdays. The start date hasn't been determined. It will most likely be in December. Some upcoming events. The 8th grade band has their first second floor party where we turn the band room and choir room into kind of a nightclub-like setting where we have a DJ and pizza and pop and video games and a jam room and a movie. So lots of fun for 8th grade band members who'd like to come. This is after school on Friday, September 29th from 3:30 to 5:30. We invite all 8th grade band members to come on out and enjoy the second floor. We also have our big Walking on the West Side school fundraiser, which will be taking place on Thursday, October 12th, and that will also feature our rhythm section performing for that kickoff in the gym before we all go and do the walkathon. And then also we have the two homecoming parades for both Chaska and Chanhassen coming up on October 6th in Chaska, and then October 13th in Chanhassen. Those will both be right after school at 4 p.m. And our 6th grade band will be going on tour on Tuesday, October 17th to Bluff Creek, Clover Ridge, and La Academia. And you can get some information, permission slips from your 6th grader next week after I hand that out. And then just some cool news. We have 3 8th graders performing in Minnesota Junior Winds, Max and Hannah and Donatella, which is an honor group that rehearses every Monday night in Edina. So congratulations to those 3 awesome kids. And then if you need to get a hold of me, you can email me at songere@district112.org. You can get text from me by following me by sending the message at symbol 17 band 6 or at 17 band 7 or at 17 band 8, depending on what grade you're in, to the number 81010. I'm also on Twitter at CMSW Band, and Google Classroom has a lot of information, and then of course this YouTube channel, Mr. Songer's channel. So every week we have these weekly podcasts. So thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you back again next week. Thanks for tuning in.